All I need is 6 weeks. I need 6 weeks. I'll give you my everything. You get my everything.
Well, Grandma, what did you think of Southpaw?
I thought it was terrific. Once again, I'm introduced, not just introduced, but immersed into a world I'm totally unfamiliar with. And I think the creators of the movie did a superb job of taking the movie watcher and immersing you in the world of the main characters, the boxing world. I know nothing about it, but I certainly learned a lot from watching this film. And it was fascinating to watch the emotional and psychological anguish of our main character, Billy. I thought his name was interesting too, Billy Hope. Okay. Profile of someone who starts at the bottom of society, works his way up to the top of the society, the one he was in, the top echelon of that society, and then is totally destroyed and falls to the bottom again, and how difficult it would be for anyone, especially this young man, to not just rise again, but just be whole again, just be a person again. And I thought the movie makers did a superb job of that. And the actor, Jake Gyllenhaal, he was fabulous. Fabulous. And I was wondering when Forrest Whitaker would appear, because he was listed at the beginning, and I thought, okay, he's a wonderful actor. I look forward to seeing what he's doing here. And the two of them, their interactions with each other were very, very good, very believable. I was also impressed by the new actress who played Billy Hope's daughter, and in a role that was pivotal to the progress and conclusion of the story. All in all, I enjoyed it thoroughly, although I had to hold my breath a lot. Because the fighting sequences were so graphic. They were so well filmed. They were
Very realistic.
So realistic, and I was for both fighters. And, it was thrusting you right into the middle of the ring with these guys. And it was really well done. What did you think?
Well, I think you used a very proper word in talking about how it immersed you in the world, not just the boxing world, but the neighborhood he was in and everything. All the locations they picked, the very graphic photography that they had of everything, and really brought you into the world and made you part of the world as the story was going on. Again, it really is. He really is the focus of the whole film, and again, Jake Gyllenhaal does a really, really good job. Again, it's another example of one of these films we've seen him in, where he really becomes the character, and it's just totally the character. He just did a really good job. I mean, all the actors did really well. I mean, one thing about the character is that as much as he needed to, train and become a better boxer as the film goes on, the thing that he needed the most were life skills, being able to deal with people and situations. And
he even admitted that several times during his healing process, that he had been taken care of by others. Made the decisions for him, did everything for him, and he hadn't had to take responsibility for acting like a grown-up on his own. And it was a real learning. It wasn't easy for him. It was a learning process. It wasn't easy. He fell off the track several times and had a hard time dealing with what he needed to do to take charge of his life. And essentially he managed to do that, which was, of course, the story.
Yeah.
How he did that.
Yeah, I mean, he goes down in the depths, you might say, and he has to pull himself back up. I mean, any boxing movie nowadays, you're sort of going to know the basic outlines of the film. Sort of what Rocky has sort of set for us.
Yes.
There's going to be a big fight at the end, and
the climactic event.
There's going to be struggles to get back to where they were and all that sort of thing.
The title "Southpaw" to me means a left-hander.
So left-handed.
Was he
fighter.
a left-handed fighter?
Left-handed fighter.
Yeah, it shows you how much I know about fighting. But
that's pretty good.
I
He knew that much. He had to start doing things for himself and solving his own problems.
Right.
And if he wanted them to turn
not
out,
being taken care of.
yeah, I mean, if he wanted things to turn out the way he wanted them to, he had to take responsibility for his
But that's
life.
a good point, because his skill as a fighter meant that he had been taken care of
Right.
by others all the time. His money was cared for. His family was cared for by others.
Well, that's again, they always call those people in boxing his handlers.
That's
Yeah,
that's a good point.
People that are really
That's
really
exactly
taking care
what they
of.
were doing.
Yeah.
They were handling.
But again, not always in a good way.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
there was not always a true supporter, honest person.
Yeah.
He, as many of those people, I think, unfortunately, they trust the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know that they're the wrong people until something tragic happens, was what happened to Billy. And then they show their true colors. So it was very, very good film. I'm glad we went to see it. I didn't know what to expect, but I give it 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
2 thumbs up. Thumb. Yes.
I think it was very good as well. Again, anybody who goes to see it, I think they'll really get into the story. While it may be a bit predictable at times, in terms of the sort of boxing cliches, the acting and the direction and everything, the emotions are all very genuine, I think.
Excellent.
Yeah.